everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anya and this is my Project Pan update number 2, I think. I know in my last update I said I was going to try and do them a bit more regularly. Sorry, my hair is a mess, it's always a mess. But I kind of forgot to take into account that my health is absolutely rubbish and very unpredictable. So I haven't been doing the greatest. I was meant to film this video. I literally prepped everything 2 weeks ago. Then I came down with the most horrific cold influenza thing. And I'm starting to feel a lot better today. My cough is gone, which is nice. It's just a tiny one now. It's not like coughing, so it feels like I'm coughing up a lung and like I'm gonna vomit over here. So that's good. So here I am filming. This is a update on my Project Pan. I have not made the biggest of progress considering it's the 22nd of August, just to give you an idea. This is going to go up in like a week or so. I was hoping to have made more progress than I had, but I also have to remember my health isn't the greatest. A full month this year I was away on rehabilitation. Another week I was gone and I wore makeup like once or twice, so I haven't worn makeup a lot, and when I've been home I have been sick. And coming to terms with my illness isn't fun, it isn't easy, because my functioning energy level is a lot lower than what I want it to be. But it's something I have to come to terms with, it's something I have to accept, and it's something I have to work with. And today I'm feeling well enough to film a video, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with all of the products I have used up, starting with this one. This is the Formula 1006 So Totally Clean Deep Pore Cleanser. It's like a liquid cleanser. It has that much left in it, which is one use. I decided to throw it in because this is going to be gone by the end of the day, because I'm wearing makeup today and this is the only time I wear this. Because when I am wearing makeup, this helps a lot, I feel, to properly get things out of my pores, but it is a little bit too harsh for me to use every single day. I started it up here, then last time we were here, and I've been using it a lot, and now it is empty, so that's good. Another skincare product I have is from Simple. This is the micellar water, and started it here. This is a giant bottle, by the way, and the mark is gone, but we were down here, so I did a lot of progress in the beginning and I finished it. I don't love this, I just don't find that it does a lot for my skin, and it's not the best at removing makeup. I do love the Simple wipes, and this just was not for me, so would not repurchase. This, by the way, I don't think I will repurchase because I have found similar products that I do prefer. Another skincare product here is from Nivea. This is the Sensitive Day Cream, the Daily Essentials one. Completely gone. This has been empty for a while. Just goes to show how long it's been since I filmed. Oh, that stinks. Oh, I just opened this and that fucking stinks. Glad I used it up. Would not repurchase. I don't think Nivea is cruelty free, and I have other products that I prefer. This I'm glad to be done with. This is the Formula 1006 Seriously Shine Free Mattifying Oil Free Moisturizer. It's essentially aloe vera with like bamboo and something, so it's very aloe vera gel-like, very sticky. But this doesn't work under makeup. I hated it. We started it about there, and then I just think I used it up. I didn't like it. Yeah, here. We were here last time. I can see the mark on the front. You can't see it. So there wasn't a lot left, but I used this up in a couple of times on my body instead of my face. Another product I didn't like was the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy Fair to Medium. This was really dry. Like, really dry. And this just leaked. It has a metal tip. And the product squeezes out on the back, and it says to dot this under the eyes and use the metal tip to blend it out. That just looks horrible. Like, actually horrible. It looks like I've put powder under my eyes. It doesn't look good. This wasn't great. This is also really expensive in Norway, so I would not repurchase, and I don't really recommend it either. Like, the only way I could use it at the end was with a serum underneath, a different eye cream that was really moisturizing, or I'd have to use it on wet skin. So I had to wet my face with a spray thing. It was a mess. Last skincare product is my number 7 Protect and Perfect Lip Mask. I don't have any markings on this, but started I think about there, and then I used it up. I like this. I already have another one of these ones. They're great. 2 perfumes here. I used up the Zoella Blissful Mistful. We started up here. We were down here, which was only a couple of spritz left on the last one. Now it is gone, so that makes me happy. Do like the scent a lot. It's a very mild scent. I can't describe scents to save my life, so if you want to know, I would recommend smelling it. If you have the original hand cream, it's by Sorella Beauty, by the way, I don't know if I said that. It smells like the hand cream, and I really like it to layer other scents with because it is very mild. The other one is my all-time favourite perfume. This is the Body Shop White Musk Libertine. I have a Leona Lewis limited edition bottle. They don't make this anymore. They haven't since like 2015, which makes me really sad. I started this being very low, and it was only a couple of uses back. I wish they could bring this back, even only like a limited edition for a summer, because this is amazing. Then we have some makeup. Finished the foundation, finally. Progress wise, started at the bottom of the tape. Barely used it for the last one, and now I finished. It still looks like there is product at the bottom, but I can't pump out anything. I can pump for like 20 times and not get a full face of application, so it's just not worth it, but it was alright. I would not repurchase though, because I prefer a lot of other foundations at the moment. A lip product here from Almay. This is the Smart Shade Butter Kiss in the shade 50, which is very light medium. I'm not going to dig in with a lip brush to get anything out of here, but screw it all the way up. I like this a lot, but I just don't reach for these kinds of products anymore, so I'm happy for it to be gone. Another one here from MAC, an eyeshadow with a completely clean pan. That makes me happy. It's in the shade Wedge. I love this a lot, but I don't love it enough to repurchase. This is going to go in my back to MAC pile. MAC is not cruelty free though, unfortunately, so it's most likely going to just go to my mum or my sister so they can take advantage of that, because I'm just not, I don't like the eyeshadows more than other eyeshadows that I have. But it worked well and I'm happy to be gone with it. By the end I was like using an eyeshadow brush, like an angle brush, and it took forever. I could just see there was about that much left around the rim, so about that much of the rim left around the edge, and it took forever. And I don't understand how that little product could last for so long, but I finished it and that makes me happy. The rest in here, I have 5 more. They're not completely gone, but I can't use them anymore, essentially, so I am happy with my progress with this. First, I have a Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade Glow. This is a Super Shock shadow, so it's one of their cream type formulas. This is dried up. It is all crumbly and crumbly. It's a mess in here. I managed to use a lot of it, which makes me really happy, but I can't use the what is left in here. It is just, it's too dry, and I won't repurchase because I don't use these types of colours a lot. 2 mascaras. I know I said in my last update that I was giving this until I think May, which just goes to show how long it's been since I filmed an update. I used it to the end of the month I was filming in. I think I was giving it to like May 1st or something. It is still surprisingly creamy, and I don't understand why. I have a theory because I live in Norway. I live in the middle of Norway where it's cold for the majority of the year and it's not very humid, so I think makeup just can live for a bit longer here compared to if you live in, like, let's say Florida, where it's humid and warm and blah blah blah. But I'm not going to put this near my eyes because it's old. I bought it in Florida in 2015, opened it probably that same year, if not in the beginning of 2016, and we're now over halfway with 2018, so it's way past its like 6-month shelf life or something. Same goes with this one. This is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Water Resistant. I used this probably once, maybe 3 times after rotating it in, and it's just, no, it smells so awful. And it just does not look good on lashes, and I never liked it that well to begin with. It looks okay on the bottom lashes, which is why I bought it, but then I realised I am not the kind of person who has the energy to get a separate mascara for my bottom lashes. I want one that can work on both. This doesn't work on my top lashes. Doesn't do enough, and now it smells awful. So it's been in this box since I opened it pretty much. It's just bad. Then we have the Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper. I destroyed the little nib thing on this one, and you can get a little bit of product out, but it's just, the tip of it was dry, so I couldn't get an even line, and it just annoyed the crap out of me. I tried cutting the dry bit at the top off, and it was just, it didn't work. So I'm just like, no. Not going to play with that because it doesn't work. This one is my NYX Tame & Frame Brow Pomade in Blonde. I knew I was never going to finish this, but I feel like I did very, very well with this before it completely dried out on me. Like, I can pull this out. So that's how little product is left. So I am very happy with my progress, and I'm glad to give it away, or essentially throw it away, because there's no, I can't use this right now. It's that dry. So that is my empties, and let's take you on to my current 10 at a time products. Okay, I'm going to start with the products that I have from last update, essentially the ones I've been working on all year. Starting with this MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. I'll put an image up on screen from where it was when I began, where it was last update, as well as a picture I took before filming of how it looks right now, just so you can see progress, I think, a lot more easier. I don't think the circle has gotten all that bigger. Now, I don't know. It's been 5 months. It's gotten a lot bigger. For me, it hasn't in like a month. I've been working down the sides a little bit, but I'm really happy with progress in this one. I am pretty certain I'm not going to be able to finish this by the end of the year though, but I'm still going to use it, and I'm going to carry it over next year because I do like project panning. I just still haven't 100% found my way of doing it that works for me with my health taken into consideration, since I don't wear makeup every single day. Love this. Hate that MAC isn't cruelty free, because this is one of the products from MAC that I really, really enjoy. Then we have this bad boy, my Kix Translucent Loose Powder that I've been working on since the start. Last update there wasn't an update on this one because you couldn't see progress, but maybe you'll be able to see that there. There are 2 dots, there's about that much space in between them. I've been using this a lot. I can actually see visible progress in the jar, and I did mark it at the bottom where you will be able to see a bit better, but this isn't as accurate as these markings, just because this is a rolling thing, so it doesn't stay flat once I put it one way. But if you drop this lightly on the counter, everything settles evenly, and I have made progress, and that makes me so happy. I don't like this though, that's the thing with it. There are better powders, and I find this makes everything else look dry, and it makes it so difficult to blend bronzer, blush, highlighter over the top. It just, not my thing. This is actually the only last one. My Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Not going to be able to tip this as much, but I am fairly certain I've made pretty good progress on this one. There are almost no loose bits left. There are still some. Here are the picture from the beginning, from my last update, and as well from now, just to give you a better idea. I have worn down a lot of the middle pan. That makes me really happy. Most of the left pan doesn't have any product other than the loose bits, so I have been using a lot of those. Very happy with that as well. And I have still got a decent amount of pan left on the right one that I need to work on. I'm just taking care of all the loose little bits that are everywhere. All of these are ones that I haven't actually shown yet, so I guess I will formally introduce them. I took a picture of everything the day I decided to put it into the project, because for some of them it's been months. I have made progress from when I entered them until now, so you will be able to see that, but I also thought that is the best way for me to track progress. One product is my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Cornelius. Love this. Recently found out that Colourpop are discontinuing this, so that makes me sad. I already have a backup. I'm tempted to buy another one just to have it forever. There is no product left in the centre there. Everything is just around the edge, and that makes me really happy because I've been using this a lot. You will see a picture from when I entered it here, and I have made progress, which is great. I love this one. It's my favourite one, and I am kind of surprised this hasn't dried out as much as the Glow colour that I finished, because they were purchased together. Another powder I decided to enter in is my Maybelline Better Skin Superstay. That was the wrong way around. Superstay Better Skin Powder Foundation. Mainly just because this is too dark for me. I started this with already having hit pan. I have made that pan a bit bigger. I'm okay with this one. I do like the texture of it quite well. It doesn't emphasize dryness or texture, which I really like. it's just very dark and very orange. So I'm just using it as a setting powder, not really a powder foundation. One that I will actually probably be done with soon is my Casual Lip Shimmer Lip Gloss. No idea where I got this from, but I have nearly finished this. Started up here, I only have that much left, so that is a lot of progress. I entered this not long after the last update. Then I lost it for about a month. Found it again, and have been using it a lot recently because I do want to finish this so I can do some more products. But I do like it. I won't repurchase because I don't think I know where I got it from. I know it was a gift. This is the most recent entry into my project pan, my NYX Angel Veil primer. This has only been in here for like 2 weeks, so I have marked it there. It's a lot better to see on the back there. You can see the blue mark. I haven't used this a lot. I originally put it in here because I didn't like this the first times I used it, but then I tried it recently and I'm really enjoying it. But it has only a 6-month shelf life at the bottom, so it is my primer with the shortest expiration date. So I do want to use it up and I will most likely repurchase. Correction, this is my newest product into this thing. My Maybelline Master Ink liquid liner in white. This is not my friend. I am wearing it today and I managed to make it look okay. Normally it doesn't look good. This crumbles a lot when I try to apply it and take it off. And it also takes the stopper out with it for some reason. I find that it's a slight defective one. So the stopper is actually stuck inside here. So I end up with a lot of product when I try to use it and it gets all over my eyelashes. I want to use this up. I don't like white liner. Today it actually looked kind of nice, but it's the only time I've used it that it's looked okay. Then I have a brow product. This is my Revlon Brow Fantasy in dark blonde. Originally brought it in for the gel side, and I have scraped through this. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see. I have scraped so I can see into this, and I don't think there's a lot of product in here because I can scrape through almost all the way to the bottom. I just think everything is stuck to the side and it's very dry. But I also decided to just use up the pencil side. I took pictures of this and just to show you where I started, and I made a lot of progress on the pencil side, and I have just decided I'm going to use this until I'm done with the pencil because I have no idea how much is in here. I don't like it enough to keep using it after I've used up the pencil because this is lighter than my eyebrows. So it just looks very weird. It is also very dry, so it looks kind of dry and I get bits and stuff into my brows and it just doesn't look good. So when the pencil side is done, this is going to be done too, which is hopefully going to be soon. Last product is a lipstick. This is a MAC lipstick in Capricious. It's what I'm wearing on my lips. I love this colour, but I don't wear a lot of lipstick. And this is one that I can let go of. It's a luster finish, so it has much sheerer finish. Today I'm wearing it over the top of a lip liner, that's why it looks a lot more bold, but it is normally a lot more sheer. That's one swipe, and it is very shiny. I am not that into shiny lip products. I don't like lip glosses and stuff like that all that much, but I like this a lot because it is very similar to my lip colour. So I have marked this in my book and made a teensy bit of progress, which I will put up on screen to show you, but I think this is going to be a while before I finish this, but it's okay because I do like it quite a lot. Since I am nearly done with the lip gloss and the powder will be done soon, I thought I would share with you some of the products that will most likely be subbed in. This is the most likely one to go first. This is my Aunt Thomas Makeup Fixing Spray. It is there, pretty much, I think. This is the oldest setting spray in my collection at the moment. It has a 12-month shelf life. I don't care about that, to be honest. If it smells weird, I'm going to throw it out anyway. But I haven't used this in a while, and this is ginormous. Like, it's almost the size of my face. So this is going to be subbed in. Another likely candidate for the powder will be another powder. This is my e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder in Cool. Brought this on vacation with me, and the green bit smashed. So I only have the pink, blue and yellow bits left. But this is okay, and I think the way for me to figure out if I like it or not will be to constantly use it. So they are very much likely to be subbed in. Another one is my Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in Mr. Bing. Love this, but it is getting old. I have a mini mascara here. This is the Sephora Outrageous Curl. I don't love this. It has a bit of a weird wand, but I do want to try it and use it up. This is my Bobbi Brown Corrector in Extra Light Bisque. I love this, but this was also bought in Florida in 2015 and have been used since Florida 2015. So it's held on very well. It doesn't smell weird or anything, but I do want to try and use this up before it actually goes bad. This one was in last year's project pan, where I hit pan on both the highlighter and the bronzer. Sorry if the glare there is a bit much. So I'd like to use up the highlighter and the bronzer and hit pan on the blush, because I don't think I will be able to use up the blush. Even though it's a very sheer coloured blush, I do use a lot of it when I use it. I don't use that much, and it's already the end of August and I don't have that much time left. So I think the realistic thing will be to use up the highlighter, that's going to be easy, and try for the bronzer, and then this is going to be used up next. The blush and if anything remains of the bronzer is for next year. I have a lip gloss here that I want to use up. I don't think I've ever used this, so it's like its last chance. It's from Tiger, I think. It was a Christmas gift. Haven't used it. Then I have one of my favourite trios from Wet n Wild. It's Walking on Eggshells, and I have made a dent. You're not going to be able to see. I made a pretty decent dent in the pink shade. The bronze shade has some wear, as well as the lighter one. You can kind of see the dent a bit. I would like to hit pan on all 3 shades. Maybe use one up. They are the product that will at one point end up in my project pan, because they are products on my list that I want to try and use up, and they are products, at least the majority of them, I see myself being able to use up. Thank you so much for watching this project pan update. I'm going to try and do at least one more update before the end of the year, and then I'm going to make a strategy for next year where I want to try and do it, if not monthly, every other month, because doing it every 5 months is a bit... There's a lot that can happen in between. Any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you've tried any of the products, do let me know what you think of them, and I will see you in my next video in the future. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.